Throughout history, they have been discovered so chilling, so disturbing that they challenge the limits of human comprehension. These are the moments when science and mystery collide, often revealing dark truths that haunt our minds and imaginations. Some of these discoveries span ancient times, while others are rooted in more modern history, but they all share one thing in common: they are terrifying. One of the earliest and most catastrophic events to reshape human civilization was the Black Death. In the 14th century, a mysterious disease ravaged Europe, killing an estimated 25 million people in just a few years. What's horrifying about this pandemic is not only the scale of death, but the eerie way it spread. The disease, caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, was carried by fleas on rats. But it wasn't just the plague that terrified people, it was the suddenness and mystery of its arrival. Whole cities and villages were wiped out, with no understanding of how it was spreading or how to stop it. The Black Death changed the course of history, but its true origin still remains a subject of debate. Its terror lies not just in the scale of its destruction, but in how it turned the world upside down, leaving behind a legacy of fear. Thousands of years before the plague, the ancient Egyptians created some of the most enduring mysteries in human history. One of the most unsettling discoveries is the unearthing of the tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922 by British archaeologist Howard Carter. It wasn't just the wealth of the tomb or the grandeur of the artifacts inside that made the discovery so chilling. It was the strange deaths that followed. Within a short time, several members of the team who uncovered the tomb, including Lord Carnarvon, the sponsor of the expedition, died under mysterious and often sudden circumstances. The media quickly dubbed it the Curse of the Pharaohs. While many attribute these deaths to coincidence, the eerie coincidence of several deaths tied to the tomb's opening remains one of the most haunting aspects of this discovery. In 1986, another chilling discovery occurred, though this one was born out of a modern-day tragedy. The Chernobyl disaster, a catastrophic nuclear accident in the Soviet Union, revealed the terrifying potential of human error and the deadly power of radiation. The explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant led to the immediate evacuation of over 100,000 people and left entire regions uninhabitable for decades. The aftermath continues to haunt both the landscape and the lives of those who were exposed to the fallout. In the years since the disaster, a zone of exclusion has remained around the site, where radiation levels are still dangerously high. But within this exclusion zone, something unsettling has been found. Abandoned villages, eerie, untouched schools, and homes frozen in time. The discovery of these places, frozen by the chaos of the disaster, adds a layer of horror to the tragedy, a grim reminder of the unrelenting nature of radiation. More recently, one of the most disturbing discoveries took place in the depths of the ocean. In 2019, scientists discovered a massive deep-sea creature off the coast of Australia. The Hadal snailfish, found in the Mariana Trench, has adapted to life under extreme pressure and in the absence of light. This discovery isn't horrifying because of the fish itself, but because it shows just how little we understand about the deepest, most unexplored parts of our planet. The Mariana Trench is the deepest oceanic trench in the world, and this discovery highlights the vast, unexplored, and often hostile environments that remain beyond our reach. The creatures that thrive in these depths are unlike anything seen on the surface, and the fear of what else might lurk down there is enough to send a shiver down anyone's spine. Ancient burial sites also reveal the darker sides of human history, such as the mass grave discovered in 2008 in the town of Sedlec, Czech Republic. The Sedlec ossuary, also known as the Bone Church, contains the remains of over 40,000 people. What makes this discovery so chilling is the way the bones have been arranged into chandeliers, altars, and other macabre works of art. While the creation of such a macabre structure was not unusual during times of plague and war, the sheer scale and the artistic use of human remains give it an unsettling feel. The bones, once belonging to real people, have been transformed into a macabre spectacle, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life. Then there's the discovery of the Dyatlov Pass incident in 1959, which remains one of Russia's greatest mysteries. 9 hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, ventured into the Ural Mountains, but never returned. Their bodies were found months later, scattered across the snowy wilderness in strange, disturbing conditions. Some had severe internal injuries, others had their eyes and tongues missing, and others seemed to have died in a state of sheer terror. There were no signs of struggle or any clear cause of death, but one thing was clear: something catastrophic had happened to them. Theories abound, from secret military tests to encounters with cryptids or alien beings, but the truth remains unknown. The unsettling nature of their deaths, combined with the bizarre circumstances surrounding their discovery, continues to haunt the collective consciousness of those who hear the story. One of the most terrifying discoveries of the modern age has been the identification of the so-called zombie parasite, Toxoplasma gondii. This parasitic organism, which infects the brains of mice, causes them to lose their natural fear of predators, particularly cats. But the truly horrifying aspect of this discovery is that humans can also carry the parasite, often without knowing it. The parasite is linked to changes in human behavior, including increased risk-taking and altered mental states. Some studies have even suggested that toxoplasma might play a role in psychiatric conditions like schizophrenia. The idea that a microscopic parasite can alter human behavior without us even knowing it is a terrifying thought, as it raises the unsettling question of how much control we really have over our own minds. From ancient tombs to modern scientific revelations, these discoveries remind us of the unknown forces at play in the world. They are a testament to the mystery and danger that still lurk just beyond the surface of human knowledge. These horrifying discoveries serve as a chilling reminder that we live in a world full of surprises, some of which we are better off not understanding. The curse surrounding King Tut's tomb wasn't the only ancient enigma that caused horror. In the early 20th century, archaeologists stumbled upon a strange and horrifying discovery known as the Babylonian stele of the curse. This ancient stone tablet, dating back to 600 BCE, was found near the ruins of Babylon. It detailed the curse placed upon anyone who would disturb the grave of King Nabonidus. According to the tablet, those who dared defile the tomb would be plagued by misfortune, madness, and death. As scholars and researchers began to study the stele, many claimed to experience strange and inexplicable events. It's unclear whether these accounts were due to coincidence, superstition, or something more unsettling, but the stele is considered one of the darkest symbols of ancient curses. In more modern times, the discovery of the Dyatlov Pass incident has haunted investigators and conspiracy theorists for decades. In 1959, a group of experienced hikers in the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia mysteriously perished under bizarre and terrifying circumstances. Their bodies were discovered scattered across the mountainside, some found without clothing, others with severe internal injuries but no external wounds. The most chilling discovery, however, was the strange high levels of radiation on their clothing. The Soviet government offered no clear explanation for the deaths, and to this day, no one knows exactly what happened. Some theories suggest an avalanche, while others point to a secret military experiment gone wrong. What makes the Dyatlov Pass incident particularly horrifying is the fact that so many unanswered questions remain, with no closure or resolution, leaving the haunting mystery of what truly happened that night to linger. These discoveries remind us of the dark forces that can lurk just beneath the surface of our understanding. Forces that, even in the modern age, remain beyond our control or comprehension. Whether in ancient tombs, mysterious landscapes, or modern-day investigations, these findings continue to provoke fear and fascination in equal measure.